93-year-old Trevor just wants to spend his final years in the home he's loved and lived in for decades. Instead, the widowed great-grandfather is being kicked out to make way for the Brisbane Olympics.
Well, where can you go after 60 years? You've got 60 years of your life here.
No 93-year-old should have to be worrying about those things at his stage in life.
You want to stay here?
Yeah, it's home with a capital H.
It's his little treasures. It's his little happy place when he goes downstairs. And everything down there has a memory and has a meaning, and they're just basically ripping him away from all of that.
Thought of moving out. I don't like the thought of moving out. Anastasia Palaszczuk, don't toss me out of my home.
For 93-year-old Trevor Connolly, his humble house in Brisbane's inner-city suburb of Coorparoo is more than just a home.
That was Margaret Ellen on a wedding day.
That's your wife?
Yep.
On her wedding day?
Yep.
Within these walls holds a lifetime of special memories with his late wife Margaret, raising their 2 daughters, grandchildren and now great-grandchildren. Trevor's youngest daughter, Anne Connolly.
Since 1962 he's been here, and he's lived in the street since he was 11, so his attachment to this house and to this street is very, very strong.
It's home, everything's here. All the treasures are downstairs, of course, as you can imagine.
What have we got down here? Wow. Oh my goodness. The retired electrician has early dementia, but he hasn't lost his spark.
That's about 16,000 volts.
So would you say this was your man cave?
Sorry, yeah, oh yeah, this is with a capital C. Yeah, there's always something to do, something to fiddle with, something to repair or something to make.
And how are you going to pack all this up if the government kick you out?
Yeah, that's another problem, isn't it? I'll just give it away to my friends.
He's received a resumption notice from the Department of Education and it wants him gone by Christmas.
Oh, I don't want to be simple as all that. I don't want the house knocked down. Just want to stay here for the remaining years.
Nobody of his age who's paid the taxes all their life, done all the right things, should have to get faced with possible eviction.
It's being resumed all because of the Brisbane 2032 Olympics. 2 kilometres up the road is the Gabba Stadium. It's being expanded, so the school next door has to go. Problem is, it'll be moved to Trevor's land. His home of 6 decades will be reduced to a school drop-off zone.
This absolute lunacy of taking the house for what? Just to put a road through?
You know, unfortunately, they're wanting to get it almost at a bargain price, and that's just not going to happen.
How do you get up these stairs every day?
Oh, no problems whatsoever.
Goodness, do you reckon it's kept you fit over the years?
Yeah, don't forget there's a rail, and that makes a big difference.
Trevor is still sprightly, but the stress is taking a toll on his deteriorating health.
After 60 years, where would you move to?
Going into the negotiations is that he is to be allowed to stay here for the rest of his days. I think they owe him, a 93-year-old, I think they owe him that much.
I don't want to leave my home. This is home. H-O-M-E.
What a beautiful man, right? And the Education Department told us decisions to acquire land are not taken lightly and it's committed to negotiating in a compassionate manner. Rather than Christmas, it'll now give Trevor until next year to move out. When exactly? It didn't tell us, so, I mean, it could be January. But where's the compassion in that and where does he go? Trevor deserves to stay in his own home. As he himself would say, that's home with a capital H.